boy, Queso Big Dipper.
All the drip that she been putting on just to take it off. I can put you on a plane, the CPA gon' write it off.
And today, craziest thing, I was sitting down here to react to the brand new Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar snippet. So stay on the lookout for that one. That's probably gonna drop tomorrow or so, because I've had a lot of videos today. And I opened YouTube and Coach Contra dropped this joint 30 minutes ago. So this is Coach Contra, no in-betweens. It feel like Christmas whenever they drop. But before I get to this reaction, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead, finger bang the thumbs up button. Do it now. It's got a 15,000 thumbs up go. Let's get to work. So I get it.
I keep it grounded with my peers. Niggas rock.
Hey, cuz. With the flower bandana over his mouth. Spanish niggas.
I keep it grounded with my peers. Niggas rising through the ozone. Shit fly on many layers. Come with turbulence. The constant ups and downs keep me aware that I can't control life. I just control how it's experienced. I rise to be like water. How many flows would you believe I thought of? Prophecies and legacies, the seas I charter. I keep the coast close. The promised land can't be much farther. Plus I plan to pop before I ever see my daughter. I recognize that my
He said, I plan to pop before I ever see my daughter. Wash him up. He washed him up. It's over. I'm cutting the video. It was nice to see y'all. What he said? What? Oh, no. I'm done. I'm good, bro.
The promised land can't be much farther. Plus, I plan to pop before I ever see my daughter.
And I like that wordplay. Farther, so father. I just like that wordplay right there.
I recognize at my age, the boys is in the days, sitting sideways. Chase engagement like the honeymoon phase. Cause nowadays, you only receive your flowers. Catching bouquets of grade. Chase engagement like the honey. The coast close.
Are we talking?
Can't be much farther. Plus, I plan to pop before I ever see my daughter. I recognize at my age, the boys is in the days, sitting sideways. Chase engagement like the honeymoon phase. Cause nowadays, you only receive your flowers catching bouquets of grade. I'd rather depend on the ink in my page. High praise for show now.
Hold on, bro.
Need the pronoun.
He was rapping so good, and it's a genuine rhyme scheme. Cause a lot of times niggas pretend that they're doing a rhyme scheme, but it's just like a couple bars to a topic opposed to a legitimate rhyme scheme. And it's hard for me to cut it at any point because the next bar is a continuation of what he's doing. But 10 out of 10. Just hold on. 10 out of 10. I done lost the headphone listening to fuck with this nigga mine. God, I done lost the headphone, bro. Oh, there it goes. Look, bro, first off, the engagement scheme flowing, and it's facts. A lot of us, in our late 20s, some niggas in their early 30s, mid 30s, and on, but right, we experienced the world before social media. And there was even since I've been in, MySpace existed when I was in elementary school, but not everybody had a MySpace. Not everybody had a cell phone. Nope, not every. I wouldn't say until late middle school. That's when it was just over. We all in it, and it was more of the Facebook era and shit like that. And the world was a little different. And I am somebody who actually says that in a lot of degrees, in a lot of things, we exaggerate. And a lot of things we forget that our parents told us that the television is rotting our brains. And a lot of times we'll say, oh, the tablet's rotting these kids' brains. But it's like, nigga, you don't see how this just is a continuation. I think a lot of that be a fallacy. But the honest to God truth, the social media done fuck niggas up. The idea, the chasing of attention, the chasing of just clout has muddied what, and I guess I didn't really know what the world was when I guess people was chasing fame, but at least, nigga, I'm in Texas, boy, I would have kept my ass away from Hollywood and all that shit, because I ain't trying to deal with none of that weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? The thing about clout, though, now, it's everybody. everybody thinks that they're a social media influencer, they're this or they're that, and more power to you, nigga. I think we should definitely, everybody, there's room for everybody to get some bread on this motherfucker, but I will say, don't stop acting like a regular person. Don't fall victim to all of the pitfalls that these niggas always do. They're so weird. They are so weird. Honest to God truth. I have met maybe like 3 niggas, minus my brother and shit like that. I'd have met 3 to 5 internet niggas, like off the internet, that the fact that they were on the internet was a pivotal part of their identity. There's only like 3 niggas I've met that aren't. Like, I would have been Queso the Big Dipper, whether I was doing this shit on YouTube, whether I made music, whether I made reaction. Like, I'm Queso the Big Dipper. That's just how I've been since I came out the womb. You hear me?
The RAS, no need to guess the way it's pronounced. Raz Austin, on me really bouquets, I buy grave. I'd rather depend on the ink in my page. High praise for show now. I'm really him, he the pronoun. The RAS, no need to guess.
Me too.
The way it's pronounced, high praise.
Hey, that's my pronoun too, if you ever wonder. Like, yeah, it's him. Only him.
Show now, I'm really him, he the pronoun. The RAS, no need to guess the way it's pronounced. Raz Austin, army fatigue, fighting mass exhaustion. Hip hop heads is tired, don't brush them nigga naps as often. Fuck your new wave, plus 360 is a bad bargain, don't need the dotted line.
360 deal, wave 360. Hey, I tell you, you buy a can of Murray's, that bitch a lifetime supply. You can legitimately pass on a can of Murray's generationally. And every black man has had an era where they try to get, wavy. That is the canon event for every nigga. You try to get wavy once in life, and you went and got your great-granddaddy's can of Murray's, and you hit your shit on, got your do-rag, and got right. That's a fact. Crazy rhyme scheme, though. Or a crazy rhyme scheme.
High praise for show now. I'm really him.
And it's the necessary experience of black representation on the platform. Because I don't know what the hell Contra be doing sometimes. Because, man, I don't, nigga, you see how y'all dropped in 30 minutes. I'm just so excited that somebody who's gonna make even 360 waves, wave bars, that just hits a little different. And we could, the black representation in the space, man, come on, man. You see how the rest of these niggas, a lot of people who reacted to Coast Contra will probably react to Coast Contra as they drop. And if you go look, maybe you haven't seen what they've been doing since, a lot of these niggas be like outright MAGA. It'd be like, cuz I'm talking about some nasty world. So when we get a chance for like, you just hear it. Only a nigga's gonna make a good waves bar. Only a nigga. And that's the beauty of it. Cause that's gonna hit. Maybe that shit's not gonna hit Steve the way it just hit me. But it just hit something in me. And it's like, that is what's so important about black representation. And about our artists to know, like, there's a connection you make to people that motherfuckers just can't make. There's never going to be that kind of connection with certain kind of things. You know what I'm saying? And I wish these niggas would drop more. Say all that to say that, nigga. Drop weekly. I need more of this.
I buy grave. I'd rather depend on the ink in my page. High praise for show now. I'm really him, he the pronoun. The RAS, no need to guess the way it's pronounced. Raz Austin, army fatigue, fighting mass exhaustion. Hip hop heads is tired, don't brush them nigga naps as often. Fuck your new wave, plus 360 is a bad bargain. Don't need the dotted line to see the signs that God is talking. But like the times I walked in, backyards, dogs is barking. Shit is off the chain, plus we outside, take precaution.
Mírame past the flesh to find the spirit de la gente. I took my time at a turtle's pace and I broke the record. You niggas try too hard, don't overthink it. I make the people yell, see, for every note that I heard, listen. Been trabajando since a youngin', knew my time was coming, did they pick it?
Wait, did this nigga not rhyme once in that? Hold on.
Precaution.
Mírame past the flesh to find the spirit.
Wait.
And shit is off the chain, plus we outside, take precaution.
Mírame past the flesh to find the spirit de la gente. I took my time at a turtle's pace and I broke the record. You niggas try too hard, don't overthink it. I make the people yell, see, for every note that I heard, listen.
Oh, cuz y'all raw dog the bars. I'm talking about he ain't spit on it. He ain't kiss her on the neck, cuz just raw dog them bitches. He ain't rhymed one time. I even be like looking at it, I was like, did I miss something? I was wondering if there's like some inner rhyme going on. I was saying maybe that when you translate the Spanish to English, does it rhyme? But I'm like, no, it just doesn't. It just straight up didn't rhyme. But then I just had this thought. When somebody, if you were to rap in Spanish in English, right, it wouldn't matter what it is that word translates to when it comes to the rhyming. You would have to rhyme the English syllable sound to a Spanish syllable sound, right? Yes, right? Does that make sense? All my rap nerds is hearing this shit. We probably like, hey, that's a good thought. But, because what would happen, would we still consider it rhyming if what he like, cuz muta, right? If I was like, I'm trying to exceed, I have muta. No, it don't work at all. Now I say it out loud. Cuz they rhyme. But okay, I just had to work that out in my head. Thank you.
Hard, don't overthink it. I make the people yell, see, for every no that I heard, listen. Been trabajando since a youngin', knew my time was coming. Did that pequeñito, I was masterminding the product. Had fiends lining up just like the stars, it was perfect timing. I flow to remind them there's so much beauty in the bottom. Working.
I ain't gonna say it again, but bro has literally only rhymed 3 times. Wait, what's going on? Am I missing something?
Knew my time was coming, did that pequeñito, I was masterminding the product. Had fiends lining up just like the stars, it was perfect timing. I flow to remind them there's so much beauty in the bottom. Working hard, I knew that luck wasn't enough to get me here. Had no option but to persevere, life ain't always fair, so I don't believe in fear. And Rio means river, but I ran out of tears through the years. Seeing through these niggas like they chandeliers.
No, hold on. What the fuck? So wait. Cause hell no. That nigga, as soon as he went from the fear, and he said life isn't fair to the fear. What is that? It's not a homophone. But he did some dope wordplay with it. He starts rhyming and he has inner rhyme going. Ain't no way in hell you did half of your verse and didn't rhyme but 3 times though. Cause I'm like, nigga, we already know you're this. We already know you're this guy. Not to hold an artist to a standard, but nigga, I'm gonna hold you to a standard when you're rapping to rhyme at least.
Means river, but I ran out of tears through the years. Seeing through these niggas like they chandeliers, sharper than Shakespeare. This for your soul like foot gear. Trailblazing every step, melting everything near. Cut from a different cloth, more value than cashmere. Yeah.
Bless those with the heart to chase a dream. Protect those with the heart to chase a dream. Many fold and end up caught up in the scheme, and even worse, they don't commit and they get lost somewhere between. Bless those with the heart to chase a dream. Protect those with the heart to chase a dream. Many fold and end up caught up in the scheme, and even worse, they don't commit and they get lost somewhere between. Mastermind, eat a heart, shallows for like the sun.
I like the hook too. I like the hook. It was real Coast Country. It was like dope. I think like a lot of times with artists, people feel like because you like rap to a certain standard, that hooks will be your struggle. And I think that the reason why it's sort of like a catch-22, what happens is I think lyricists feel like they have to not be themselves in order to create a hook, but that's not true. You could just be you in just a little more of a repetitive way, and then we go, because I thought that was a great hook, especially for the freestyle. I'm like, man, although I know freestyles in the past have had hooks, I'm like, you can just sort of see the development in them and in their artistry. Like, I don't know, it's like, even, and maybe it's because there is such big gaps from when I hear them in time, but it's like, they're still fine-tuning their pen. They're still getting better. And that hook was just a really good one from them, and like, that's why I say your artistry and shit.
All of us, I embody all 3 of my dogs, I'm the Cerberus. Fold and end up caught up in the scheme, and even worse, they don't commit and they get lost somewhere between.
What did he say?
The soul of us, I embody all 3 of my dogs, I'm the Cerberus. All bite, no bark, nah, this shit get murderous. Push them seeds to the brink of death, till they heard of us. Enemies say, who damn? I detest the ruler man, serving as the right hand of God. Jerusalem, we even showed the world the fatal tale do exist. Generous place of food for thought was simply too to the
I gotta get on Google.
death, Cerberus, all bite.
Oh, there it go right there, that big ass. He said, okay, so you gotta use that memory. You gotta use that money. I mean, that memory. What is that? Raggy? Oh, I knew it! That's I knew it! I was like, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, these niggas is the greatest, man. These niggas are just so amazing, bro. These niggas are just so amazing, man. All of them. They always bring such, it's like, God, it's just so fun. And then, besides just for niggas, bro, if you just enjoy, like I just feel like if you enjoy watching the brilliance of rap, if you enjoy seeing, like, our thoughts are very limited by ourselves, and you start realizing, like, what people can, like, bend the mind. When I listen to Contra, when I listen to any, like, super dope nigga, but how often do you have 4 niggas who can rap to this level? How often? Even with the verse I didn't like with, bro, I don't take him out of my standing of what he can. I just didn't like the first half of his verse. But how often do you see 4 niggas who can rap at this level? It feels like, you know that scene in The Matrix when when Neo walks in to meet with the Oracle, and the little nigga in there bending the shit, and the other nigga in there doing, they all magical ass niggas. That's how it feels when you watch Coast. Like no kizzy.
No bark, nah, this shit get murderous. Push them seeds to the brink of death till they heard of us. Enemies say, who damn? I detest the ruler man, serving as the right hand of God in Jerusalem. We even showed the world the fable table do exist. Generous place of food for thought was simply two to the I'm no fool, but I'm fed up with all this foolishness. Cross me, it won't be nothing that I cruise to fix. Y'all can all get to know my school.
Cause you ain't even catching, he doing the table, he's showing you that, essentially showing you that God is real. He's essentially saying, like, the successes that these niggas have reached off of this table are like, it shows you miracles are possible. But I be thinking sometimes when nice shit happens, when people when big artists or shit like that reach out with me, when I go and look and, like, I get 100 comments on this shit or some shit like that, I be thinking, like, God damn. Man, y'all remember when the house arrest monitor used to be going off? You remember when some of my reactions would be late because I had to go do 4 or 5 days in jail, or I had to go do, like, a probation? Y'all remember what life used to look like for me? And then I'd just be like, God, you gotta thank God. That's gotta be a miracle, because I genuinely don't believe that like, I believe I'm amazing, but I don't really think I'm special. I just know that what I'm capable of. And I just feel like sometimes when people don't achieve great feats, it's either they don't know what they're capable of, or some people are just racing into a different battle. Maybe their great feat might be having 4 children by this age. I don't got none. And to them, I'm like, I ain't hit it. But okay, so I'm chasing in this monotonous rat race of capitalism, and I'm enjoying it, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. But what I'm saying is, I just think it's like, it really is a miracle. Because it's like, I don't think I'm the nigga. I'm not the nigga whose teachers is like, yeah, he's just gonna be. Like, oh, no, bro. I got expelled every year of school. My mom had to send me to Nigeria to live in 7th grade with my dad for show. Yo, case I used to put belt to asses. Boy, you ain't want me in school.
Oath I swore, January born, Capricorn. Walk through the locust storm, harvest in the spirit. Oath I swore, January born, Capricorn. Walk through the locust storm, harvest in the spiritual, meaning the physical ain't my only form. Might be the only friend that like the naked truth. I don't spin, my narrative Tasmanian proof.
Freaky nigga bar alert. Freaky nigga bar alert, we up!
Let just know I'm triggered, oh shoot. Only way you beat me is if you me and I'm you. I can smoke both the Linkway and the shit right you. I'm related to kin like.
Get over here. He said he can smoke this shit and the shit right you. No, cuz and Scorpion and Sub-Zero put the bars together, nigga. You gotta put your gloves on. We're catching all these bitches on.
I can smoke both delinquent and the shit right you. Unrelated, but I'm next best to kin like Ryu. You ain't clicking out, I unsubscribe and make you pay per view. Cause I'm sick and tired.
Next of Ken Ryu, Street Fighter, but next of Ken because his brother's like, hey, these niggas right here, bro. Oh my God.
You ain't clicking out, I unsubscribe and make you pay per view. Cause I'm sick and tired of everybody claiming him in here. I am on a completely different tier. Only popped out to show these hymns. We don't compare. If I have to circle back, all you gon' see in him is fear. Ghost.
See, he ain't have it like everyone else. I mean, he hung around them niggas, but he never was himself. He wore a poker face, jealous of the cause that he was dealt. Because if they knew it was in his hands, they would've laughed instead of help. You see, Christopher, he had a mom's but not a pop. You see, Christopher, mom's worked a lot, but they have a lot. So like Christopher, friends, he was attracted to the block. And if you can make a few dollars, well shit, why not? A couple O's, couple eighths, couple rocks.
Yep.
New shoes, new rings, new watch.
What else?
Can't stop, won't stop, he on top. But he can't see the haters in the bleachers that watch. Another mother that'll be destroyed. A grown man making grown decisions. Her baby boy, unplanned. Another young man.
Eric Jamal just went on demon mode. And I like how he approached it because this, again, is showing the development of their artistry. Not saying that these niggas, like, conceptual verses. Not saying, because he has the one where he's in the party, remember, and these niggas, hey, who, well, that, and all that shit. But it's like, okay, all right. Well, this isn't going to be the craziest, maybe, like, metaphorical or simile heavy verse. But what I'm going to say is going to be very, very real because that is, I'm just listening to that shit and again, I'm just thinking of like the experience. And I'm just thinking of, yeah, right. As I was saying earlier, nigga was on house arrest and shit. Like, I had to do a few things to get to those situations. But, nigga just wanted certain shit and went about it in a very bad way. I acknowledge that. I want to shout out to my PO, like Lamar, like Ron Artest said. But for real. And sometimes I forget, like, it's a system, bro. And I forget that these decisions we started making to this system and we played our part. But a lot of times I was making them decisions at like in 6th grade, 5th grade, like, you know what I'm saying? When niggas really started really doing grown man shit. So I know right now at my age, I could never really judge a 4th grader by their decision. The world will. I know the world will. And that's why you got to try your hardest to prevent people from doing bad things because, boy, they'll hold it against you. I just watched some niggas from my hometown laugh at a girl who's on meth now because in 7th grade she used to bully them. And Queso had to comment and call these niggas some losers because it's like, what? But anyways, so let me stay in one place. But a lot of times niggas become victims of their 4th grade thoughts. And it is a vicious, vicious, vicious system to keep you there once you get there. There's a lot of, most kids don't make it off of diversion. This is the path that they're going to send the young black kid down to keep him in the system. Don't let you make you a ward of the state, but they're going to put him on diversion. And if that nigga can get off of diversion, especially in small town America, if you can get off diversion, they're waiting for you to get caught with your bag of weed or whatever that be, right? Because, we all were in high school and shit like that. We know how that shit goes. And we know that they don't have home, like, they're not going to be at their house. So, yeah, niggas on the road with it. And it's just logical. They know who gets pulled over for these kind of offenses. They put you on probation. Probation is going to put a kind of set rules on kids that were already sort of wild or even not wild, but these rules will change their high school experience so they're not going to have the same healthy kind of high school experience. And a lot of times children can't contextualize that, let me just do what I need to do for this 2 years, which is half of their high school, and then I'll be a free person. they've only been alive for 15 years. 2 years feels like an eternity to them. Anyways, from probation to little lockup stints, to off of that probation, you graduate, and if they get, by then they've probably made like $4 million off the kid. No cap. And then they just wash, rinse, and repeat to you as an adult. And where they try to do is make you get caught up in this system before your frontal lobe is fully developed. Because now, driving around, smoking all this kind of shit, riding around with pistols, robberies, all that shit, nigga, that shit sounds like, to me now. But let's 16. Oh, yeah, Kenzo used to like to get jiggy, you know what I mean?
And
Like,
to leave a void. And making grown decisions, her baby boy. Unplanned, another young man to leave a void. He should have ran, instead he shook his hand. His name was See, unlike Christopher, oh no, he didn't have ambition. Unlike Christopher, he got his money from using pistols. Unlike Christopher, jealousy turned him into a killer. And once he caught him slipping, Chris ain't know what hit him. The way this play out, feel like it's scripted. Damn near feel like this our tradition. Question is, how do we fix it? If it's going in like this verse, good riddance.
You get in the bar, and we fix it by stop embracing haters and hate and negativity. And we live in a place where, you know, you just appreciate love and you appreciate what is supposed to be good. I don't know what has happened in the world in this day and age where niggas be like, I'm a hater. Like, and that's like not a bad thing, but it speaks to when you turn on ESPN, more than likely, the majority of what you're going to hear about is negative things about players and teams. There's a very small percentage of that that's going to be talking about all the great performances. Most teams aren't covered and stuff like that. They'd just rather tell you about how LeBron ruined the dunk competition at like 40-something. Being a hater is alive and breathing right now. And I think that's the only way we stop it, is we stop feeding into the hate. KBD family, hit that thumbs up button. Salute, we out this bitch. Shout out to Coast.